I can't help but imagine if I was sitting in my house, someone ran in the house and threw a chain around my neck and started yanking me down the road, how I'd respond. You know what? If I had 4 legs, I'd put my brakes on every single one of them. And that's something we have to think about when we start taking new puppies for walks as well. This should be done under carefully managed regime. First of all, we need to be able to get them used to the idea of wearing a collar, because if that's something new, they're going to be adversely opposed to that to start with. But if we get them used to the idea of wearing a collar, and we get them used to the idea of a leash, and we make sure this is a positive experience for them because we're giving treats when they're doing what we like, then we can think about bringing them outside. And very importantly, make sure that you have this regimented for them. We don't want them to go outside and, oh, lo and behold, the neighbor's big dog is there and scares the tar out of them because they won't want to go out anymore. So if you have friends that have well-behaved dogs, arrange to have them nearby so that your new pup can go for a walk, meet a dog, and everything goes nicely. That will help for the future. The same thing is involved with the risks outside. Dogs that are just starting to walk outside have no idea about their risks. Well, some of those risks actually are stool from other dogs that owners haven't picked up. Don't let them eat that. There's parasites, there's bacteria, there's a risk with that. One thing that we've seen much more than what we would like to too is the risk of consuming marijuana. We see very frequently pets come in that are looking like they're in very bad shape. And when we hear about the possibility of marijuana ingestion, we can deal with that easily. But otherwise, it's a very difficult thing to diagnose. We have to do a lot of testing. And potentially, even though marijuana ingestion doesn't usually result in the death of a dog, it can, and it can certainly involve a lot of distress, both for the dog and for the owner. There are other hazards as well, too. Sometimes we will see, for example, a stool or feces from wild animals. Sometimes there's the tendency to be chasing after children or other animals. So you have to make sure that initially, especially during the training time, that you know what your dog is going to experience and what they're going to run into. You make sure that it's a positive experience, and that can make a big difference for lifelong walking. Certainly healing, that's a great thing to teach your dog to heal. We have a lot of these extended leads, right? Those extended leads are great, but not if we have a dog running back and forth and is completely out of control. There are tools that we have for training. That includes things like the gentle leader, which is a leader that goes around the neck and around the mouth, and when you actually put the leash on, it goes from underneath the mouth as opposed to from the back or around the neck. There's a number of different things that we can use that will help a dog feel comfortable on a walk and help them behave in a way that's safe. And when you're talking about a new young pup and you're talking about helping them be prepared for a lifelong relationship with yourself, that includes good behavior, it includes safe activity, and it includes having a lot of fun. And you know what? If it's safe and well behaved, you'll have a lot of fun. So I encourage you to do that. Protect your pets from hazards that they're not aware of. They want to protect you.